Hello, welcome back. Did you have a lovely Christmas? I did. It was very peaceful, very restful. I've had a nice few days off. I watched Little Women and now I'm in the middle of watching Bridgerton, which I'm quite enjoying as well. Just loads of watching TV basically, going out for a walk. What else is there to do? Anyway, let me know what you got up to. But I thought today I'm going to show you through everything that I have loved discovering in 2020. Everything that I'm going to show you here are items that I've kept in my routine literally on a daily basis that will always stay with me now. I know they're that good. So I thought I'd crack on and show you through. There's loads here. There's loads. So I hope we're not going to be here all day. I've tried to narrow it down, but this is definitely everything that I'm using all the time. So right, let's start off with the skincare and beauty items first. First thing I'm going to talk about is this little gadget. During the lockdown, this was one of the first things that I bought. It's to clean your teeth. I actually got this off of Amazon. It might need charging. Is it working? Yes, it is working. I do have to charge it each time after I use it, but it's so comfortable to use. You know when the dentists do that cleaning on your teeth? I'm a big tea drinker and I do have the odd cigarette. Let's turn that off. And with the staining, this is absolutely amazing and I would totally recommend it. It's only cheap. I think, I can't remember what I paid for it, 15, 25, no more than £25, but definitely recommend it because you can't get to a dentist easily, can you, at the moment? It really panicked me because my teeth stain terribly, and I saw that and it's done the job. It works. What else? Right, other skincare. Easy on the eye makeup remover cloth. Now mine is actually in the wash. This is a black cloth. It's like a very thick microfiber cloth, and you would never need an eye makeup remover pad again if you get one of these. I think they're only £3. I think I bought this one in Tesco's. Absolutely amazing. You can use it on your whole face as well if you want. I often clean my face with it. I need to get another one. I only have this one, but I'm definitely going to be getting more of these. Absolutely brilliant. Right, next, this Tria laser hair remover device has, I think, this has been my best discovery of all of 2020. I could not live without this machine. Chin hair, the moustache area, you can use this on your armpits, your legs, everywhere, but for me the saviour was in getting rid of that facial hair. I'm very OCD about facial hair. Getting up every morning, checking to see if you've got any stubble sticking out of your chin before you put your makeup on. This has been absolutely amazing. I use it twice a week now and I get the odd stray hair every now and again, but that is it. It's absolutely amazing. Turn it on. So easy to use. It's so quick. Add it to your routine morning or night, and this is it. Look, that is it. You just go over your chin, up here. I used it 3 times a week to start with. Now I use it twice. I don't get hardly any hair, and I was always so, what's the word I'm looking for? I was always so worried about chin hair showing or the odd little stubble, but this literally kills it. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I would say this is my favourite discovery of 2020. It's been a saviour. Love it. That's that one out the way. What else have I got skincare wise? Now, the Ark Skincare. I did actually work with Ark a couple of years ago, but this year I got sent the whole range of products and I'm still using them. This is the cleanser that I use all the time. It's the Age Defy Brightening Cleanser. It's very light and sunny in here, I hope you can see that. Ark use very natural products. They design a range for women in their 20s, 30s, 40s and 50s. I'm using the one for in the 50s, formulated for your 50s onwards. The brightening cleanser. This stuff is absolutely amazing. It makes my skin feel good, and I can honestly say this year my skin has looked its best yet as regarding to anti-aging, doing the best that you can to make your skin look the best that it can. And I swear I'm using two new brands this year to help with my anti-aging, and Ark is the main brand that I'm using, and I think they've got a lot to be thanked for. So the cleanser I'm using, the Triple Action Exfoliator, this is one of the best exfoliators I've ever used. It's like having a mini facial in the shower. It's quite oily, you have to rub it off with a cloth, but it does the exfoliating superbly, and my skin's lovely and soft after I've used this. I wouldn't be without that. Then I've got the Skin Essentials SPF 30 primer. Now this is a moisturiser and a primer all in one, but for me that's all you need is that one pump on there. It's called a base, and I don't feel that this is enough of a moisturiser to use on its own, so I would throw this on after my moisturiser, and it's lovely and it does the job. You're protecting your skin. It's the most important thing to fight against anti-aging is SPF. I've got a factor 50 that I used a little bit when it was really hot, but I find 30 is quite enough. Excellent. And then on top of that, I just wanted to show you I've got a new cleanser at the ready here to start on, because I've just run out of this one. It's empty, and I will continue using that. I absolutely love it. Then I've got the moisturisers. Now I had the night and the day in the Age Defy. This is also in the 50s onwards category, and I've found this, it just makes my skin glow. I love it. It's really good stuff. I've run out of the big pump action bottle, so I'm using a travel size that they sent to me, and I've nearly run out, so I have to get another one of those. This is the night one, and they come with pumps, and these creams, they go a long way, and it's not an overly expensive cream. Very good. But the whole system just seems to work for my skin. Now there's one other thing that I have discovered this year that I am very thankful for, and that would be retinol. I was really wary of trying retinol because I've got very sensitive skin, and I was worried that it was really going to irritate me. The first one that I used was a Skin Chemist, I think it's called, and it was like an oily clear retinol with a pipette, and it blew me away, this retinol. It was a very low dose, and they said that it would be a good one to start with, but it's no longer available. If it was still available, I would still be using it. But Boots sent me this one. It's Advanced Retinol 1.5 Complex. And boy, is this doing the job. Retinol, they say, is the new form of exfoliating as well. I tend to disagree with that. I will use this retinol. I use it twice a week. It does say to build it up more, but my face won't take any more than that. So I'm just using it twice a week. And I do get a slight peeling with it. And that's when I think your exfoliator comes into play. It's doing the job of resurfacing your skin, but you need something to help get off that dead skin to promote the new skin growth, and I think that's what the exfoliator does. But yeah, this hasn't irritated me. I do find that if I use it 3 times a week, it's too much and my skin feels really dry. But very impressed with this Boots one. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Totally recommend anyone in their 50s or 40s using retinol. It's a game changer. It makes your skin look so healthy. It's helping with the larger pores. I was starting to get really large pores around my nose and in this area, and I found that that's really helped. Right, next, tanning. Now I've always used Dove body lotion tan. You know, I've never really been a big tanner. When I've tried tanning, I've not had very good results. It's been pretty streaky, and obviously that's put you off straight away. And then I tried the Saint-Tropez Self Classic Tan. Now Saint-Tropez do so many different tans. I've got 2. I've got the Advanced Tan and I've got this one, the Self Tan Classic. This blows me away every time. It gives me the best colour and I've never had a streak with it yet. I did say that I loved it that much I was going to tan all through the winter. I haven't, but I think I'm going to put some on for New Year's Eve. I'm going to glam myself up, and yeah, I'll be putting that on. This is the best tan I've ever used. It gives me just a nice amount of colour. It's so easy to use. You can see I've not got a lot left in this one. You can see where it's going as well on your skin. When you're putting it on, you can see exactly where that tan's going. I'm going to have to wipe that off because I'm going to end up with one tan hand. That is another thing that I love about it, is it's got the guide in it, and once you put that on, you're good to go. You buff it in with a tanning mitt, and that is how easy it is. And I like that you've got colour straight away, and that's what I tended to do. A lot of people, they do their tanning and then they get in bed. I didn't do that. I did all my tanning in the morning, got dressed. I've not had a problem with it on my clothes at all, and it was just great. And then showering the next morning, it says you can shower, I think it's pretty much 30 minutes after. But I didn't do that. I just left it on, and then I showered the next day and I still had a tan, and it lasts really well. 10 days, I'd say 10 days max. But I absolutely loved that through the summer. Right, hand cream. The Prey Ageless Hand Cream. I found this to be really good. There's not a lot of hand products that ever wow me. I have the worst hands ever, especially this week because we're just having the kitchen done and there's been so much rubble and dust, and I've had to clean the house top to bottom, and boy do my hands get bad. I can't use rubber gloves or latex, so it's all done with my bare hands, and boy do they get dry. But the Prey hand cream I've really noticed a good difference with. And like I say, I'm not normally wowed by hand creams, but that is good stuff. I don't know what's in it actually to make it so good. I'll put the links up to everything anyway, and to this, and you can have a read about it. But yeah, good stuff like that. Right, hair care. Now I have just worked with Charles Worthington, and this brand has impressed me quite a bit. I love the shampoo. This is the Shineplex. I've got Shineplex conditioner. I wouldn't use the conditioner too much because I think it takes the body out of my hair for my liking, but I've got really dry frizzy hair, and I'm finding that this is a really big helper. So sometimes I use the shampoo on its own, and on the ends I'm using this vitamin C serum. It's actually got sparkly bits in there, and I don't know if you can see that, and I just put it on the ends just before I dry it, and I find that it runs through the hair as it's heated up, and it's really helped smooth my ends. And this Shineplex, it's a spray, and it gives off a lovely shine on your hair. I thought it was a little bit gimmicky before I used it, but I do actually really like it. It's definitely brightened my hair up a bit, and it's helped with the frizz. So I would recommend them, and I will carry on using them as well. Right, let's get on to makeup. Right, now first thing that I was introduced to this year was the Rumi Volume Care Plus mascara. I've got all of these brands on my face as we speak, and this mascara has been absolutely amazing. I have the stubbliest of lashes, but trust me, this really does do the job. I've never been so impressed by a brand that it just does this mascara. They do a mascara and they do a serum. I don't get on with the serum, it irritates me, but this is the best mascara I've ever used. It actually makes me look like I've got lashes, so very pleased with that. What next? This is what I've got on my face. Totally love this Dior Forever Skin Glow. It's soft, but it gives you a really good cover. It's a very good covering foundation. You only need one pump and that will do your whole face. And it says it's called Skin Glow, and what I like about this is that you're getting the coverage, but it's not cakey. It's not sinking into my lines. I'm not sure if it's got a little bit of shimmer in there maybe, but it just does the job. I absolutely love it. You can get, I'm using the 2WO, which is warm olive, so that mine's got quite a lot of yellow in it. I find that yellow tones on older skins definitely soften up those wrinkles and make you look better. But yeah, very, very impressed with that. And you know, go and try a free sample. They will sort out your shade, and it's free. Go and get a sample of this. It's definitely worth it. They do this in a matte as well as a glow. I decided to use the glow because I think matte is a little bit aging, but if you've got an oily skin, and you know, this is 24-hour stay on as well, so I would thought that would look a bit dry on me, but yeah, I went for the glow, and so you've got the choice of the two. Definitely worth checking out. Very impressed with that. I'm using it every day. Right, and next, the Code 8 makeup. Now, wow, and it has wowed me, this brand. It's the first time I've ever used eyeshadows in the crease of my eyes. I feel that Code 8 has really introduced me to that. I don't know what it was about these colours, but yeah, it's taught me how to use more colour on my eyes. The two main things that I loved from the Code8 brand was, one, the lipstick. This is Wanderlust. I've actually got this on and it's the best nude I've ever found. Absolutely amazing, and the packaging is brilliant. This is all metal, magnetic, very cloakroom worthy. And then the bronzer, which I've got on as well. The bronzer, I'm still using the broken one, but it's one of the best bronzers I've ever used. You only need a tiny amount. I've just actually got a new one in for Christmas. Brilliant stuff. See, on there it looks not very bronzy. It actually looks like a little bit darker than a powder, but trust me, you need a tiny amount of this and it just gives you a lovely colour. It's not orangey, it's not too sparkly. I love everything about it. I'll leave a link below actually to my full makeup with Code8, and well, I think this is an amazing brand. Not overly expensive either, very good. Take a look at the Code8 brand. And now Trini London. Trini London never ceases to amaze me. This year she brought out that Miracle Blur. You can see mine's nearly all gone. This is brilliant stuff. And you can put it around your lip lines. You can see mine. And you just tap it in. You can use it after makeup or before makeup, and it's literally a wrinkle filler. It's absolutely brilliant stuff. I use it when I'm doing photos and I've got this line here. She always says to tap it in. I need a little bit more on there. You just need to poke your finger in the pot and just get that fine sliver. And look at that. It's absolutely brilliant. So definitely a product that I would not be without. And also this year Trini launched two accessories to go on. So these are all the pots that are stackable. As you know, BFF, I mix it with all of my foundations. There you go. Look, I've only got a little bit left in here, but this is amazing on its own or mixed with a foundation. It just gives off a lovely glow. I'm not going to go deeply into it. I'll leave a link below to my other vlogs on Trini London, but I think this is the third year now and I use it every day. But this year Trini launched the tea stack. There you go. How cool is that? To go with all your makeup bits. You know, they all pop together. In here I've got the Miracle Blur, a lip gloss and a cream bronze, and that just goes in my handbag. I think it's brilliant stuff. I've got an empty pot as well. I can put some of my BFF in. And then also this year Trini launched the makeup stack, the tea kit. The tea kit, this is called. I've broken mine, unfortunately. I'm going to have to ask Trini nicely or buy a new one. But these are all magnetic. That's your lips, that's your eye brush, and that's for that's a slanted brush, so you can use that for applying eyeshadow, making it deeper, or adding some eyeliner down the bottom. I thought this was genius. I use the lip one all the time. Right, and now last one, we're getting there. The last new brand that I was introduced to at the end of this year was Studio 10. I've just done some filming with Studio 10, and I would say it's too early to say what I love the most from the brand. It's very new to me, but what has struck a chord with me are these glow kits. Oh. But but what has struck a chord with me are these glow kits. I think they're absolutely amazing. So I've got this one, which is a clear. These are all bases that you can use. I've got this one, which is bronze, and I've got blush. I've never been a huge cream user. The Youth Lift, when I've used this, it gives out a lovely base. It gives a nice glow. It's very similar to the Trini London, actually. Anything like that, you put your foundation underneath, it just gives off a lovely glow. And then you've got the bronzer. What I will say about these is you need the tiniest amount. So I'm going to do a little tiny bit of the bronze, and I'm going to use a little tiny bit of the blush. So we'll do a line of each, and you'll see the colour. There you go. So you've got blush and you've got the bronze, and it looks very over the top, doesn't it? So you need a tiny amount. That will do my face. It's not even one pump. And then you'll blend that in. There you go, and they blend in beautifully, and it's a lovely way of adding a nice little bit of colour onto your skin. Very impressed by those. Also, they do the best makeup brushes I've ever used. I've not used all of them, but I think they are made very well. This is for foundation and stippling, concealing. Love this. This is a blush, and then you've got your contour, eyeshadows. I just think, you know, when you can tell when you've got a good quality makeup brush in your hand. So I would definitely recommend these. So yeah, take a look at the Studio 10 brand. Very impressed so far, but I'm sure I'll be sharing a lot more with you yet about that. So that's it. There was quite a lot. All of that stuff I use on a near daily basis. It's bad, isn't it? But this is what we do to keep looking younger, or trying to keep our youth, so to speak. So if you've got any new discoveries this year that that have really wowed you, please let me know in the bottom in the comments. And I'll see you next week. And also, if you're trying any of this as well, any of these products, if you've used them on my recommendation, I'd love to know. And I'd love to know what you think of these products. Yeah, especially if you're using them. So, I'll see you next week. Please give a good old thumbs up, and leave me a comment in the box. And tell me what interests you the most as well out of this lot, or does it not interest you at all? Speak soon.